What's up, everybody? In this video, we're going to take some time to take a look at Playbook Management. Creating, deleting, duplicating, locking, all of that good stuff having to do with your playbook. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come to the Playbook Editor UI. I'm already there. And then we're going to go ahead and open up a league. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to open the team to which we're going to want to edit their playbook. In this case, we'll open the ones. Here now we can see that players have loaded onto the field. We have some information over here on the left panel, and we have a playbook already created here. We're going to go ahead and just delete this playbook for now after the confirmation message, and now it's gone. What we're going to do is we're going to create a new playbook from scratch. So with the team loaded, with everything opened up here, we're going to go ahead and click New Playbook. This is going to bring up a small window that's going to ask you for a playbook name. And then it gives you an option to whether or not you want this playbook to have any of the default plays, which you may or may not have selected, or just having it be purely empty. In this case, we're going to go ahead and load in our default plays and hit create. After a second or two, your playbook will be created, at which point you can now use the load playbook button to load the playbook. Once we have the playbook open, you can see now by using the middle mouse button, we're able to pan the editor around as we see fit. We can also zoom in and out. We also see that we have populated our list of plays. These plays were created when we created the playbook. We can open a play and see how it looks simply by double clicking the play or by selecting the play and then hitting load play. Before we get into that though, let's continue on with our playbook control buttons. The next button we have over here is a very important button. It's the button that you will use to password protect your playbook. By having a playbook opened, we can now edit the password for this playbook. Currently it is unlocked. Let's go ahead and give it a password. Just for the test purposes, I'm giving it a very simple password, and I am going to hit lock playbook. Now the playbook has been locked, so if we attempt to load it now, we will be prompted to enter the password. Once that we do, we can see that now we can access our plays. Continuing with the password protect, we have a couple of other options at this point. If we have a locked playbook, we can go ahead and unlock it simply by entering the old password and unchecking lock playbook. Leave the password in the confirm box as empty, hit OK, and now, as you can see, we can go ahead and open this playbook without having to be prompted for the password. Let's create that password again and relock the playbook. And as we can see, the playbook is now locked. And a similar process will be used to change the password. If we enter in the old password and now we put in a new password and continue to leave lock checked and we hit OK, we can now see that if we use the old password, you would be prompted with a message that it didn't match. We put in the correct password and now we have our plays. The next button over is the Playbook Rename button, and this will allow us to type in a new playbook. One's, for example, week 1 playbook. Hit OK, and as you can see, we now have the one's week 1 playbook. We enter the password, we enter the correct password, and we can see that now this is the playbook we are working with. The next button over allows us to duplicate the playbook. If the playbook is locked, you will be prompted for a password. And then you can see that now we have the playbook created, and it has automatically appended the word copy on the end of it. If we open it, and it will carry the same password as the playbook you duplicated if it is password protected. We can now clearly come on into here and edit our plays. And now we can utilize our rename playbook and call it, say for example, week 2. The next button over that we can use here is delete playbook. Simply by clicking it, it will warn you that you're about to delete your playbook. We'll hit OK, and it just simply deletes your playbook. I'll mention the button over here on the far right will not be available. There's no point in going over it at this time. So this is the general overview on how to create, load, password protect, and several other features which you will be using to manage your playbooks. Thanks a lot for taking the time to watch this, and I'll see you in the next video.